Hey guys, Rose here. So a couple of months ago I married this girl called Kate, who's now my wife, and as part of that wedding event I created a nice little animation. So a couple of months ago I posted up a blog talking about modelling this character, and I also said that at some point I'd get around to talking about the rig that I'd created from it. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. And tonight I am joined by a very special guest. Wine. That's good. Okay. So here I have my character. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of show him off a little bit. Boo, look at the character. So the first thing that I can do is I can grab hold of his hips. And I can move those around, and that's all really nice. Ooh, look at how his head changes. So as he goes up, ooh, and as he goes down, we can see that I've created a facial look at sort of system. Nice. So we have forward kinematics for the arms, in that they will come and they will join us wherever we want to go. Boo, boo, boo. The other thing is the legs. The legs are IK, which means inverse kinematic, which means that you can move the entire body around and the feet stay where they are. Alternatively, you can move the feet, and just through that one controller you're able to control the entire leg. We also have controls for the spine, and these are also kind of stretchy. I can move him around however I wish into really painful positions, and he's gonna love it. Cool. If I wanted to swap over from FK to IK on either of the hands, then I can select any of the hand controls. Okay, I just need to go, currently we're on FK, swap over to IK. Boom, there you go. So now I can do all of the IK stuff. Inside in there's a little kind of elbow control. So I also have the same sort of thing for the legs, so I can swap that from IK up to FK. We'll see that this IK control no longer controls anything, but we can control the leg all the way down through the forward kinematic. If I move the hips around, the hand that's in IK, yes, the hand that is in IK will stay in place, and the foot that is in FK will follow the body. Ooh, you see? Wonderful. So we've got the normal IK, we also have stretchy IK. If I keep this foot here on normal IK, then as it goes beyond that point, it just kind of, that's as far as it can go. Whereas this foot over here, stretchy IK, I can drag it down, move it up, all that sort of stuff. I also on the hands have a number of different kind of control points. This is currently IK control at B, and I can parent that to anything that I want, and therefore it will stay in that position. If I want to move that over to IKA, let's watch where it moves. So now we're controlling all of this through IK controller A. I can create the stretch just by bringing that up and taking down normal IK and bringing it out and doing whatever I wish with it. I also have the same sort of thing going on for the shoulders, so I can stretch that out if needs be. Say if you wanted him to shrug, select both of these, just bring it up. Looking at fingers, it doesn't really have fingers as much, it's more like a mitt. These can just like kind of bend round, you can kind of create weird cool shapes. With the IK, you have the knee kind of look at points. Ooh, move that around, that's beautiful. What we also have is we have knee pins. So if I select the actual foot control and drag up knee pin, I can move all of this sort of stuff around, and that will pin it into place. Okay. Now this is really useful when you've got someone who's kneeling down, and so yeah, that will allow us to. So yeah, that will allow us to move this character around, and the knee will stay where it is. Now obviously if we bring it up here, then oh my goodness, look, it's really weird, so we don't necessarily want that on all of the time. I'm just going to reset all of this. Transform to 0. So one of the things that I really like about this rig is all of these little in-between controls. I'm going to call those adjustment controls. At any point where you feel you need something a little bit more curved, little bit more kind of dynamic, rather than having this straight and then straight, I can just grab something like that, just bring it round a little bit, bring it out a little bit, and just create something that has a little bit more of a flow. You know, I could do whatever I kind of want with these guys, you know. So we bring that round. So you see how you've got a really horrible twist. If I just grab hold of that and just twist that round, and there you go. It kind of smooths that out a little bit. Cool. Ugh, these are really distracting. Boom. So the hair, I really want to have in the same sort of position depending on the camera. So that means that when he's got his head in this direction, then that's all fine. But then as soon as he turns his head in this way, then it has it really shallows it off. I can move it from left to right, and what that will do is, if I just flip that around, there you go. So now the hair is mirrored onto the other side. When you're doing a quick animation like this, then it will just flip from side to side and you'd hardly notice it. So if you're doing a warp cycle and you've got to a point where you've got a little bit of a snap on like kind of 1 or 2 frames, key on 1 frame, and before that snap, key on the frame after that snap, and then just like kind of manually just change it wherever you want, and you've got that snap sorted. Feet, the ball, toe, heel, basically creating 4 different anchor points, the separate toe, and oh yeah, the head. Because I really like the entire blurred frame style animation, I've created a nice little lattice round here to be able to alter the head into any form of shape that I wish. Okay guys, so that's the character, and hopefully this video has given you an idea of what that rig can do, what it can achieve, so that myself as an animator can go in and just start pushing and pulling things and making it move. Now if you want to learn a bit more about the actual bones that go into making this sort of stuff happen, then click on the link, which I think should be around here. Other than that, cheers for watching, and yeah, see you next time.